Hey, what's up everybody? Shane here with my good friend David Weck, the inventor of the Bosu ball and a true pioneer in all things movement. David, what would you credit your success to?
Athletic inadequacy, a big heart, and a desire to win.
There you have it. So guys, we've been kicking around the new Fight Tips Dojo 2.0 for the past couple of hours, and we wanted to share with you some of our findings. We talked about what to do with our hands when we are walking,
When we're running,
when we're kicking, and all other things fighting. So we want to share with you some interesting things. We don't often think about what we do with our hands when we walk, but I think we're gonna help improve your form. Take a look.
First, we're going to talk about walking. Most people are trapped in this posture, and in China, they say palms forward is a young man, palms back is an old man. So we're going to learn the young man. We're going to do it one side at a time. Very simple. Palm forward, that's the foot that you're on. Palm forward, that's the foot that you're on. And so if you just practice, put the palm, it's like a low five, a low five, a low five. You get good at that, it'll help you spread your posture, and it's going to help you move with that balance of a trained fighter. But walking's pretty boring. You already know how to get to the fridge. Let's get to running.
Let's talk about what to do with your hands when you're running. Everybody wants to run faster, whether it's for a self-defense scenario or you want to beat your friends in a race. Now, David showed me two specific cues that helped me run a marathon and just increased the speed of my sprints running straight or running uphill. It's pretty incredible, and I want to share that with you. And the one visual that really helped me is the idea of, like, if you're running over hot coals, how would you run? I want you to stand up and do it right now, but it probably looks something like, right? Because you want to be light on your feet. And what he showed me is the ability to catch the weight in your hands so that you're light on your feet. Dave, why don't you show him? Here, give me the camera. Let's switch here.
All right, I'm going to teach you double down balls by teaching you double up. So it's very simple. In the arms, on each end of range of motion, you bring the hands up, and you feel how that makes you light on your feet. You're bringing them up, up, up. And when you do up, guess what that gives you? It gives you down. This is how Deion Sanders, how Randy Moss, they do it. You see how I'm just moving? I'm not using my body. I'm using my hands and my arms to make that happen. So when I'm running, I get to get that range of motion. I get that jolt of force. It feels easier. I go faster. I go further, and I have more fun. Running, if that's not your thing, Shane's going to teach you how to kick.
So you want faster kicks, more powerful kicks? It's all in the hands, baby. So if you want to throw the roundhouse kick, a lot of people have trouble. They don't know what to do with the hands. Let me demonstrate first, and then I'll break it down. Notice the swinging of the arm, both arms. Now what I'm doing is just like we do when we walk down the street, right? David just taught you how to walk correctly, palm facing forward. But notice how this swinging arm scissors the leg. As one leg comes forward, the same side arm scissors. And it's the same motion when I throw the kick. Right? This arm reaches for the opposite shoulder, and I like thinking about flinging the sweat from my shoulder into their face. The faster that I can swing my arm, the faster the kick is going to go. All right? The opposite hand now reaches for the gun in the holster and shoots to the sky. This helps with shoulder rotation, helps keep my head protected. So from here, here. All right, well, what happens if you don't hit the bag? You don't hit your target? What if they pull? What if you're going against someone and you're out of range and you miss? Well, I want to teach you a way to ensure that you can rotate fully to get right back into facing your opponent and stay in the fight. So what we're going to do is when we throw the kick and we swing our arm, after we go forward to this point right here where we're flinging it in their face, we're going to reach straight up and we're going to point to the sky. And you'll notice how that assists my movement. It makes me spin a lot quicker, like a ballerina. So I go here. We're going to get right back into the fight, because that's called what David calls verticalization. Tell him, David. Tell him.
Verticalization. So it's all about fight and flight. If I'm here and I want to turn here, it's slow and I'm caught. But if I'm here and I verticalize, I can shift, and I can spin and pivot on a dime. Don't ever forget verticalization.
All right, there you have it. So when it comes to walking, running, kicking, most of us think about the lower body. We think about the legs because that's where all of the action is. But David has taught me so much about movement that's helped with my martial arts, that's helped with my running, that's helped with my fitness, and a lot of it has to do with the hands and the arms assisting in the movement. So I can't say enough about David and how much he's taught me. People have referred to you as a lot, David, and I agree, but to me, I think it's just right. So where can we learn more?
Well, what I would say is that we showed you some simple strategies. There's more strategies, and it's a deep rabbit hole you can go down to really enhance and get yourself to the absolute finest tuned precision instrument that you could possibly be. You can follow me at @TheDavidWeck on Instagram, weckmethod.com. And I've been watching this man for more than a decade. He's like a wellspring of knowledge and information. And I'm just glad to be here with my partner.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. And I'm at the bottom of that rabbit hole, so you'll find me there too. Be sure to follow David at @TheDavidWeck on Instagram. Links down below. Until next time, I'm Shane, and this is David. Pro tips for the underdogs.